Peace of the North, back here again after quite a long while away. There was a time I took like a week off, a little over a week, to visit my parents up in Colorado, so I was gone for that and not recording or anything. But also, even before that, I thought I had a pretty good idea on how I wanted to go forward with introducing lore, my character's lore. But I tried it out, spent some time recording and doing stuff, but I just didn't like it. Didn't like how it turned out, so I scrapped the idea, and I just kind of been spending some time starting over on things. But I have also obviously still been getting on, because as you can see, I have full beacon power, with the beacons below mostly being made up of emerald. But yeah, and I've also created an official banner for Lorelia, which I don't think I said in any of the previous episodes. That is the name for this area now. It's Lorelia. But as well as that, there has been a few other things. Kind of got a glimpse of it there. A few other cool things that have been done here. Mostly that I have built, but one of the things I especially want to highlight that I didn't build is this amazing tree right here. Hold on. So, if y'all are checking out people in the description, Gwen made the Lawn Fairy shop in the shopping district, and providing custom trees and landscaping needs, and I put in an order. But yeah, she came by sometimes while I was gone and built this real nice tree that this is going to be the future courtyard of the monastery. I'm thinking something basically along the lines of like wall coming around here and sort of connecting to the bell tower wall here and then here, which I'm also probably going to raise the walls a bit more, but then wall coming along here, and I'm thinking something like right here, create a balcony, but I don't know, because I am still kind of thinking of covering this hole. And also, Free came by at some point and gifted me with a little snow art there, making sure it stayed with some strings. So a couple other friends on the server came by and helped remedy it. But yeah, it's going to be the wall coming around here and just going around. And I'm not sure how far back it's going to go, but at least to like here, and then going around and just meeting up on the other side of the monastery right here again, which means I'm definitely moving these. But then it's just going to be this big walled off courtyard with the tree in the center. There's going to be like some benches directly underneath. What I have in mind is really pretty. I'm excited to get down to it. And another minor thing you would have noticed is this little archway here. Signs on the front and back as you're entering and leaving. Walk forever in her grace. Grace is entering. Welcome all to the Chantry of Lorelia. Oh, and I haven't actually had an official opportunity to show it off yet, but since I messed up with the lore introduction video and I didn't like it, but I have prettified the iron farm. Would you look at that? I love how this turned out. And I did something different this time with the build. Something I never tried before, which was I sort of took the dimensions of what I needed. I also cut it in half. There's only one half to it now. But I took the dimensions and I created it in a creative world. I took the dimensions and I had the total creative freedom in the creative world, so I could try to gauge exactly what I want. And I was really proud with this design, so I took several screenshots and just copied it, and then once I was finished building it, just kind of did the interior after, which I'm still not completely done with it. I want to see if I can try to cover up things so it looks prettier, but that's not a priority. You know, also I've almost certainly noticed, oh, and this is a custom tree that I built nothing special. But you also almost certainly noticed my skeleton horses, but I actually have a house now. I'm no longer just a bed on the ground next to the chantry. But I kind of made it a bit like a miniature version of the iron farm. Just kind of funny, but I really like it. It's real nice. And complete with interior as well. This is a way to my mines. Just take the minecart down there, all the way down to bedrock, mine for diamonds. It's a nice little table here with the pickaxe to sort of symbolize that, you know, I like things to look pretty. I have the little bushes there and the flowers and all that. But this is also a hard-working home. I have the pickaxe next to the mine entrance. And it's a very, very simple thing, but I'm oddly proud of this design. Just the upside-down barrel with the planted azalea bush on it. But second floor, bedroom, which I love. And this nice big fancy bed. I moved Freya out of the church. She is now a house cat, no longer a church cat. Just a little writing desk. I haven't actually written anything in this book yet. Okay, top. I haven't actually written that book yet, but it seems Top has when they were over last night visiting and checking it out. And I was also very conflicted about this, for the sole reason of this is obviously heavily medieval Viking style build. So I was like, I love building this like grandfather clock and all the builds I make, but I just wasn't sure if it would fit in. But then I sort of had the idea, or no, I think it was Gwen who suggested it, that had the idea of this was a gift from Gwen to me, because it was because her character is like steampunk interdimensional traveler, which is awesome. I don't think I've actually recorded at her base yet, but you should definitely check it out if I don't go there here, because her base is looking awesome, and there's nothing here yet but secret Narnia entrance that I actually do have something cool planned for, and also just a little attic space here. Nothing fancy. I'm not actually really storing anything except for these strings, which I can take again actually. And Top made a smiley face out of the cobwebs I put in this chest. I just thought it would be kind of fitting to put the cobwebs in here, because I still had a bunch of cobwebs left over, but they don't really fit into any other storage, actual storage that I have, so I just kind of put them in there. But that's all for my house. I have a texture pack that makes all the Soulfire green instead of blue. I like it. I'm also going to be tearing this down, this house down right here, and in its place there's going to be a giant statue to Lorelia, acting as a shrine, which I think that's decent chance that's what I'm going to be working on today. I don't know, either that, or you know what? It's official. I'm creating a windmill around that. Like a windmill with a bunch of space inside for a bunch of farmer villagers, so I can finally actually really start selling all of these freaking pumpkins and melons, instead of only having that one farmer villager in there to sell them to. Because this is a lot of pumpkins and melons for someone who only has a single farmer villager to sell them to. And you've also probably caught a little extra glimpse of it. I mean, I've also done a pig crusher and a cow crusher over there, but I have a stable for my horses now. It's very small, only has the 2 spaces, so there's only my horse, which I need a name for, and my mule. The 2 donkeys are still up in a hole up there. I'm gonna have them just roaming through the monastery, them and like some of the goats. So they're gonna stay in the hole for now, and the goats stay in their box for now until I at least finish the walls around, so they don't escape and wander off and do bad things. in this world. And a couple other things to show off. Well, I guess one, I do have a new security vault in place where I store some of my valuables. I'm probably going to cut out most of this so I don't reveal where it is. One path leads to certain doom, the other to riches. So like down one of the paths is just like some magma. Excuse me. Is just like some magma at the bottom of the hole to at least hurt people, if not kill them for trying to steal things. Here we are in the actual vault room. Here's the one and only hint you will get to solving this 12-lever puzzle, which I believe I calculated it. I think there was 4,096 possible solutions. And in there I got a couple of free heads, dragon head, and it's hard to see most of the time, but pig step. And I mainly just kind of fill them in there just to have stuff in there to make it look like an actual vault, but there's a bunch of gold, emeralds, and amethyst blocks in there. I'm thinking I might also put a couple diamond blocks in there, so I did post this in our Discord, so to tempt people if they want to try to claim the vault, but yeah, put some diamond blocks in there just to God, English just went out of my mind. Just to give some more actual incentive to going in. But then just a simple exit, along with another entryway here if I like ever go up here but kind of fail or forget something. There we go. And need to go back down quickly so I don't have to go all the way through. But then just simple entrance or exit. Alright, but yeah, that's the secret vault. And then a couple other things that I have done. I guess some minor things. I fixed what was wrong with like the plates here in the catacombs. I was a fool and didn't use stairs initially, so now these are stairs to allow the light to sort of come through. And I bought some wither skulls from Top. And what I would prefer regular skulls, but these ones also work well. And they're definitely a lot better than the like villager head and ghast heads that were in here. And also, okay, I guess I got a little advertisement here by my portal. But gotta go through the nether, back to spawn. I've also finally removed the shulker boxes and such I had here in my path, because I finished the actual path, and removed the hanging lanterns and replaced them with redstone lamps, so that you don't bonk your head all the time anymore. I say, and I bonked my head twice. But it was a lot easier to bonk your head on the lanterns than it is these stairs, so this path is a lot safer now. I still need to finish the actual big fancy bridge here that I'm going to build, but we've done a little bit more to enhance our nether path. I'm on the royal purple carpet, the carpet heading north, but in a second it'll come in view here. Here we go. This is the new spawn portal area. Got soul sand, or soul soil, rather, all around for the quick running. And it's just a giant glass circle, basically. And at some point we're gonna like get rid of the old area down there and sort of create like a dome under it and have like a nether terrarium. It's gonna have a bunch of the different biomes in the nether. Like one segment's gonna have the crimson forest and the warp forest, all that. It might include miniature structures and mobs, but I don't know, because some of the mobs kill each other. So we'll just see when we get there. As well as sort of another additional, like, half dome over here, so that the area is safe if any ghasts are flying around, but also so that you can still easily fly in and out instead of having to walk along the paths and go through the door. Here at spawn, there has been some more work to spawn people have been doing. Clock tower, I mean, the actual clock tower, like clock part of it is finished, I think, but obviously it's not completely built yet. And as well, let's take a moment of silence. The Chaos Man, Hoosty, is no longer on this server. I was sort of on last night while they were building that monument. I wasn't able to help much, but I provided artistic feedback. And as well, this large build here, this is the post office that Groupie built. The big old MW from MineWreckers. Each of us have our mailboxes. I'm just gonna peek. Oh wow. Do I have any mail? No. I did get some last night while I was on. Got this catalog for the Lazy Man's Mine, as well as 2 buy one get one free coupons, which I used to get a bunch of name tags and item frames. And also, whenever I'm here, I try to sort of take a moment to stop here. So the growing conflicts IRL. Do kind of try to come here to try to just escape IRL things, but something big like that, big and scary like that, I should try my best to call attention to. I know I'm not doing much by just building up a flag, but it's pretty much all I can do, you know. Well, these extra little shops. Here's the lawn fairy, like I said, that Gwen built. Real nice color palette. The Lazy Man's Mine here that I bought from, that I used the coupons. Are they? No, they're not in there anymore. Here's Groupie Shop, now that it's actually decorated. And here's, I guess, also another little monument here, but would have been Hoosty's Casino. Still in the works. Someone else might have taken up the project, I don't know. But 2 last things here. I'll just start off with this because I built this one. I still need to move those stuff out of the way, but this is the Grand Paragon Archives. This is my first actual shop here. Kind of decorate a little bit, just a little reading area. I might do something here, just a little plants as an entryway or something, but here's Todd the librarian. He's friendly. I used that little trick to break his crossbow so he's not evil anymore. And he's still angry, but he's not evil. As well, there's my first sale diamond. And the book here. Books, 1 stack for a diamond. Bookshelves, half a stack for a diamond. Or book and quill. Oh, I need to change that, actually. It's 3 for a diamond. There we go. And as well, I still need to actually automate my sugarcane production. So I don't really have anything in here. I only have 1 half stack of bookshelves, and I did have this whole thing full of book and quills, but I came back and saw there were 4 diamonds in it, so I've been making some more sales. It's nice. And as well, this area that is going to be exciting. You know what? I'm gonna save a closer look at it for later when the time actually comes. But that is that's the arena where we're gonna have various things for our war between the Peace Party, starring Free, Top, and I think Queen, and I don't remember who else, and the other party that we don't actually have a name for yet. That's me, Groupie. I'm pretty sure Gwen is part of it, and I don't remember who else. I need to check through again. We are going to be wearing like colored leather armor though, so we can distinguish ourselves. But that's essentially just going to be the arena for the war, where we're going to do just like basic PvP combat. We're also going to do capture the flag. I think there's some other things we discussed that we were going to do, as well as it could also just be a fun area if we just kind of want to fight. Gonna have personal locker like locker rooms to put our stuff in, and then grab some basic like iron gear and an unenchanted bow and fight with that. Forgot about this guy. There was like 2 pillagers that spawned last night, and I grabbed one in the hopes of being able to turn him into Todd, which I did, and forgot about the other here. Let me just look away, everyone. Oh no, he's not dead. There we go. Grab my boat. Oh, and as well, something I don't think I showed off in a video yet. I kind of made a deal with the devil. I gave an IOU to Top because at the time I didn't have any diamonds, and in exchange got 2 tridents. At the time they're almost completely broken, but I got mending and unbreaking on them and repaired them. And as well as this one, Top actually just gifted me the Riptide on this one and the name. It was nice. But yeah, I gave him an IOU because I didn't have any diamonds at the time, and I really wanted some tridents. And so now Top has, I don't know if you know if he has everyone, but he has almost everyone at the very least with an IOU in his name. So I don't know. It might just end up being fine. He says he doesn't even know what to do with him yet, but I just got a bad feeling about it, you know? And as well, I don't think I mentioned it, this is going to be, we're calling it the Mountain of Faces. Hoosie's was the first that we made, but it's essentially going to be all of our heads, all of our faces along the wall there. Mine with my, I'm going to have a diorite eye, definitely. Quartz, maybe. Quartz would be cool. Yeah, I'm definitely putting in a suggestion for that for quartz. And that panda is still on his back. I think I'm going to stop recording for a minute and sort of plot out what I want for the big windmill here. And then just see what I come up with. I'll probably build... There really isn't a lot of room for a trading hall here. I mean, I could sort of just like put it along here. 1, 2, 3, 2. But then that would only be a few villagers. Maybe I could demolish this house and put a little barn structure coming out this way. Yeah, I think I'll do that. Yeah, that sounds good. So I'm gonna stop recording for a minute, and when I get back, I'm gonna have this torn down, and I'm gonna have poker boxes and chests and such set up around here, as well as the bunch of blocks that I need for building this windmill. You gotta be kidding me. I just got on. It's nice talking to Groupie, but I just got on and I'm just going like this, and I'm like, I'm about to start talking, and then creeper sneaks up behind me and blows up. But what I was, a spoiler over there, what I was trying to do was just getting on real fast. I kind of lied a bit. I didn't finish this after all. I built it up 1 block taller, but I haven't really done anything else, because I was just really inspired to build that statue like I was talking about. It didn't come out quite as I was initially planning, because the original inspiration I found that I had was very, very large. Like, even from this low down on the ground, probably would have towered over the monastery, which is like, it should be like a big statue, but it shouldn't be humongous. And it was also just a little bit hard to tell, like very low resolution, hard to look at. Found a different statue for inspiration. It was this one. This was initially just like an angel statue made out of stone. I removed the wings, fixed the back a bit because with the wings on, the back was kind of messed up, and lengthened the hair some, and of course changed it from stone to quartz, granite, and the red sandstone for the hair, which I was initially thinking I wanted the statue to be like blonde, but there's like no yellow blocks in Minecraft, and especially no, or yellowish blocks at least, and especially no yellowish slabs and stairs, which I needed for that. Oh, freeze on. But uh, but I was going through some of the other blocks that there are, and especially no stone blocks as well. But going through some of the other blocks, and I was like, we could just use the red sandstone, and I still think it looks good. And I love the smooth quartz as the robe. Looks very regal. It's mostly done. Pretty much only other thing I'm thinking of adding is like candles along some of these bases, and maybe like a shrine, sign. That's it. A sign like here or something, and maybe like a little donation box. I don't know. But the actual statue itself is looking pretty good, and I really love how this area is coming out so far. So I mainly just wanted to get on to record this a little bit, so I already have a lot of recordings for this current episode, so that's going to be fun editing. But also minor other thing with it, it's kind of hard to tell, but she's supposed to be holding up like a bowl, like a stone bowl, and the water is pouring out, going into these pools below, which, depending on whenever Gwen comes by to do the waterfall and the little pond there, I might also extend this to also flow into the pond, but I don't know yet. Ooh, it's snowing. Excuse me. My throat just will not clear right now. And I'm thinking my next project that I do once I'm done editing those all together and get the episode uploaded finally, well, I gotta finish that and do the trading hall attached to it. But I'm thinking after that, I think I might just destroy, tear down the rest of, or at least most of the rest of the homes around here, and replace them with some better homes that more fit the style and are, just my build style. Which I think I counted, there's like 7 houses right now. That one is going to be a little tricky, actually. I just realized. Is the fact that my librarian villager is in here. Maybe I can build another library. I think, you know what? Once I'm done with that, I think that'll be my next project. Gonna go ahead and make a librarian trading hall right here. Okay, why am I still on fire? But make the librarian trading hall there. And then do some houses maybe, and then sort of, because I did get the replay mod installed, it's not going to be in this video, but once I do that, I think I'll just go ahead and turn shaders on and use the replay mod and just get a real nice look around this area. But that's pretty much it. Like I said, that's all I wanted to get on right now to record. Showed off everything that's been new. Most of it I'm probably going to edit some of it out, honestly, because I have, I think, like an hour of recording with not much room to get rid of things if I keep showing everything off, so some of those new things that have happened while I was gone, you're probably definitely going to have to go into the description and check out other people's videos. But that's going to be all for me for right now. Thank you all so much for watching. Goodbye.
Try to catch me howling at the moon.